I want to thank everyone for being here today, especially my family. I would like to tell a story. This story includes events beginning with my great-grandfather, Henry Dugan, a story that parallels his life and my own, a story about legacy of values, hard work, and faith, and living a life dedicated to supporting the Catholic Church. Henry was a young boy when he and his brother John and mother came over from Ireland in 1848 during the potato famine. When the brothers were older, they ran a pickup and delivery or drayage company, as they called it back then. They would pick up freight in Camden, New Jersey, and ford the river and deliver over in Philadelphia, and then they would pick up in Philadelphia and ford the river and go back to Camden. Sounds a lot like what I did for a living, running a truck line for 29 years. Henry married Ellen Redmond. Ellen's parents, along with her brother, came from Camden, New Jersey, to Kansas to get free land. A year later, in 1872, Henry and Ellen joined her family and rode the Santa Fe train into Wichita, where they settled on their homestead just southwest of Wichita near Goddard. About 9 years later, Henry bought land just north and east of Ellen's family. On that same land, Henry and his neighbors built the first home for Bishop Hennessy, the first bishop of Wichita. Eventually, many years later, was given to the Precious Blood Sisters and is where Newman University is today. This is a big reason why my wife Marilyn and I were passionate about building the Dugan Library on Newman's campus and dedicating the Dugan Georges Conference Center to our parents. So fast forward to 1997, that's when I heard Bishop Gerber was looking for a location to build a new parish. So I called the bishop, and he and I drove around West Wichita several times looking at land I owned and farmed. And finally, when seeing this location in Goddard, he said he would build it right there on the corner of 183rd and Kellogg. He called that the little house on the prairie. Bishop Gerber estimated that it would cost around $5 million to build. We donated the money in January of 1998. In August of 1998, Bishop Gerber announced the new parish with no name. Pope John Paul II announced that 1998 was the year of the Holy Spirit. And Marilyn happened to read that and shared that with a family member. And it was considered one of the options of the parish's new name. And so, as luck would have it, it was named Church of the Holy Spirit. Father H. was selected to do the hard work moving forward. After the new church was built east of Goddard, it set a precedence of the new side of Goddard. Later came the bank and then Walmart and so on. What does all this mean to you? What story am I trying to tell you? You can see God working in our family and how important it was to members of my family to help the growth of the Catholic Church. The same goes for me. I, as well as my great-grandfather Henry, made a living hauling freight, and because of the success both he and I had, we decided to make it a priority to support the mission and the growth of the Catholic Church. From Newman University to supporting our home parishes over the years, to the conception of the Church of the Holy Spirit. So tonight, I want to challenge you, my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, and so on, and you parishioners of Holy Spirit, to continue to support the church and most especially this parish, to continue the legacy of our family and many other families who made it a priority to keep our faith alive and strong. Thank you.